Okay, welcome back everybody. Life update. Once again, not much. Oh, for my last video, people have come up to me and told me that they are the same. They are EIs as well, guys. And especially, I had a poll on my Instagram. So many people are EIs, guys. Stop hiding. Just kidding. I know your introvert is talking. Do what you need to do, girl. It's so cool. Because when you're an EI, you just know. You just know what to do. If you're like, I get that. So, what are we even doing in this video today? Once again, I will say it again. I am a talented gal, and most of them are creative talents. And that's what we're gonna talk about today. Me being a creative. Yeah, let's just go through it. What is a creative? Let's look it up. Bring out the big old Webster. A creative is an artist, not just a painter, musician, or writer. She is someone who sees the world a little differently than others. Ew. A creative is an individual. She is unique, someone who doesn't fit into any box. A creative creates art, not to make a buck, but to make a difference. She writes to write, not to be noticed or to sell books. She sings to sing for the pure joy of making music, and she paints to paint, and so on. A creative colors outside the lines on purpose. In so doing, she shows the world a whole new picture they never would have otherwise seen. A creative breaks the rules. As a result, she sets a new standard to follow. Guys, what the heck? It's basically what a creative is. All of my creative avenues are sketch, painting, singing, songwriting, video making, editing, makeup, fashion. You don't even know what my desk looks like right now. By the looks of it, you can tell she's a creative gal. So I'm gonna show you. All right, paint. That's paint. These are a bunch of books. That's my songwriting book. A bunch of art supplies right there. Then this side, look, there's more. There's another sketchbook. There's more paint. There's more paint over here. It's a 10-pack of tiny canvases that I just bought the other day. Paint brushes and little freaking another sketchbook. The list goes on, guys. Hi everybody! Look who we have here.
It's me!
Miss Nanny B. Carson.
Hello.
Again, we are collabing.
I just got sand all in my mouth. I'm sorry. I think you're like talking. I'm like,
What would you say are your creative avenues?
I think for me, it's, well, of course, video making. But I think that's probably the biggest one for me. That and dancing. And I'm also an arts and crafts girly.
Yeah, she's a little crocheting.
I love to crochet. I love like thrift flipping clothes. I love clothes. And then I do love music.
First, we'll talk about what we think the best thing about being a creative is. For me, I think the best thing about being a creative is being able to like take an idea and blow it up in such an imaginative way. Whether it's through a painting or a drawing or even a song. Sometimes I'll have just an idea, or I'll see something that strikes oh my gosh, a little light bulb in my head, and then I just like either have to write it down in lyrics, or I have to draw it out on a sketchbook and then paint it. Yeah.
Like everything inspires you.
Yeah.
I think the best thing about being a creative is that life is just so much more colorful. Like, and I think anybody can be a creative. It's just a matter of like, you know, exercising that creative muscle.
Meaning. And this inspired a painting, by the way. I was at work and I was helping a customer, and the way they looked at me in the eye, I was just like, first I was like, oh my gosh, are you in love with me? Second of all, painting idea came to my head. I got home and I drew it out, and then I never finished it.
That's so cool though. What the heck? That's beautiful.
Next thing we're going to talk about what are habits, good and bad, or annoying about being a creative.
You go first.
Ooh, some bad habits of mine is, especially when you mix a creative with a procrastinator, with a possibility of ADHD.
I think that's like all creative people actually.
Yeah, it's kind of like a muddy mix. Here is what I do all the time. I have all these ideas that I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this and this and this and this. Like the other day, creativity was just throwing up out of me. I was getting all these ideas of drawings. So I was drawing them and I was like literally drawing complete drawings, then flip the page, complete one, flip the page. Then after that, I'm like, oh my gosh, this melody and lyrics just popped into my head. So I started writing a whole song. Oh my gosh. And guess what? I didn't finish any of them. That's my annoying and bad habit, is that I have all these ideas and I'll start them really strong, really passionately, but I won't finish them.
Yeah, when your passion is just so strong and it's coming from such a raw place, it's hard to sustain that because it's like coming out of nowhere. There's no routine, there's no structure to your own creativity. So it's like, how can you control that? How can you be like, okay, I'm gonna finish what I started? It's like, sorry. It feels like my mind is running too fast for like my actions to catch up, you know?
Oh my gosh, she explained it perfectly.
Sometimes I'll have days where I'm like, I want to just find a video on YouTube, learn the dance. I should make a video. I want to make an artsy short film. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, I want to like be really creative with like this one photo shoot. Hey, let's do a photo shoot tomorrow. And then I want to sell all my crochet stuff right now. I want to go thrifting and go fix a bunch of clothes. It's all going all at once and it just burns me out to the point where I don't do any of it. Like, I don't even start it because I get so ambitious. It's just like this is okay, I'm tired now. I can't.
It's crazy how similar our brains are. Okay, what do you think are some good habits?
Because I'm a creative, when I do creative things, I do it with my whole heart. I try and make it come from the most genuine, individualized place. I go all in with my heart. And like, especially with creative things, nobody can truly be the best because it's such an individual thing. So like,
I think because my mind is so imaginative and so colorful and creative, if you give me a prompt, boom, I can create something in my head. Whether it's a song, a painting, a drawing, or even a video, I'll be planning that thing before you even say it. Just been like that my whole life. Like yearbook cover competitions in elementary, people would submit artwork to see who could be the cover. They would give us prompts for like what the artwork should be based on. When I got the prompt my 6th grade year, I was like, oh my gosh, I know what to do. Draw the whole thing, color the whole thing, turned it in. Guess what? I won.
Of course,
I won because I'm creative, especially. Ooh, deja vu. Especially. Ooh, deja vu. I just got deja vu. If you ask me to do something that is not creative and you give me a deadline, not great at deadline. But if you give me a creative assignment and you give me a deadline, I will give it to you by the deadline, before the deadline, before you even said it. And I will give you my best work because it's something I'm passionate about.
I can't do things that I'm not interested in.
Me too.
Oh no!
We stayed until the rain passed.
We did. If you're wanting to pursue something creatively, the way to be successful in anything is consistency. And creativity is like the thing that you truly cannot control.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm just in a creative slump, oh my gosh, I get so sad. I'm just like, I am not doing enough. Or like, what's my purpose in this world if I cannot make something?
Oh my gosh.
If I'm not feeling creative at all, I get depressed.
If you push yourself too much being creative, you get depressed.
Then again, when I let my creativity out, it brings me out of it. Kind of strange how it works, how my brain works. When I started my YouTube channel, it was in a really dark place. I purely started a YouTube channel just to my creativity have a run at it. It brought me out of a dark place, like just letting my creativity flow.
It's like an extra emotion.
Oh my gosh, I love how you put that. But what is the most creative thing you've done that you're proud of? If I look back at my old sketchbooks, or if I look at paintings that I've actually finished, sometimes I'm just like, wow, like my 2 hands made that.
I love that. I think for me, I was having a YouTube video making crisis, and I was like, am I making good videos? Like, am I being true to myself? So I decided to watch my old YouTube videos that I made when I was like 15 and 16. And it like sparked something inside of me that I haven't felt in a long time. And it just made me feel like I really love making videos, and I really love being able to express myself doing that. And I just think watching myself have no expectations and just having fun and being goofy, those videos I think I'm the most proud of.
Yes.
Being able to make something that's like genuinely you, that is self-love. It's so good.
Gosh, we are pumping out some good stuff. We're just too What? Oh my gosh! I meant to say we're just two cute, creative girls.
Double CC. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with that. Quadruple C.
I'm crying. Oh my
We
gosh.
should get that as a sticker to put on our cars.
Quadruple C.
Quadruple C. Quad C. You go like this.
Wait,
No.
I
got a soundtrack. Take me home.
Oh my gosh.
So sorry. Continue.
So I wrote that out, and I made a video about it. You can find it on food right now.
Let this out. I don't know what's happening to me.
We need to end this video before it gets worse. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
Go watch her video on her channel, and I'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Triple C.
Quadruple C out.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Crying.
Made you cry.